Hey guys, welcome back to another Mulch video. So in today's video, we have to talk about something else that Social Point just did, and it actually got a lot of people upset again. So I'm not talking about the rank up survival dungeon or anything like that. It is about the rank up offer, which I'm gonna go ahead and get into in just a second. So I hope you guys are excited. If you are, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So this is some serious stuff. Like, I wanted to actually make a video yesterday, but instead I wanted to do the review on one of the monsters, I believe, I think. Oh no, it was actually the dungeon that I did, right? The dungeon for the first aid kit chest. Make sure to check that out if you haven't already. But anyways, this is important. We got to talk about this because Social Point is just going all crazy now. I mean, first it was a rank of survival dungeon, you know, and now it's this. I wonder what's next. So what I'm talking about, what I'm referring to, is this Rick offer, not this one, okay? So I know this is 30 bucks for just a rank 0. I mean, if you want, if you're really a huge fan of Rick, sure, go ahead and get it. But 30 bucks for a monster like this, I mean, it's a lot, but we've seen it since Nemesis era, right? Remember when Nemesis monsters got released? I believe they were $30. So it's a reasonable price just for like a rank 0 just yet. So I got out of my account because I can't really show you guys on my account. I have to log on to Monkey because she purchased a $30 offer. By the way, huge thanks to her for letting me have access. Take a look at this. She went ahead and purchased it. So if you tap on get it now, obviously it doesn't pop up, nothing pops up. But take a look at this. If you go over to the portal, right, you tap on the portal, this pops up. So it's a special offer. Okay? If you tap on it, look what we got here. Unique opportunity, the Walking Dead monsters won't be obtainable after November 7th. I doubt it. I'm sure they'll eventually come back again. Not anytime soon, obviously, after it's gone, but eventually. But look at this. 200 cells for 15 bucks, right? The 200 cells, 15 bucks. So in order for you to get a rank 1, you're going to have to spend the $30 for the YAG, right? And then another 15, so about $45 in total to get a rank 1 monster. That's not right. $45, and then let's compare that to a bounty hunt monster, which is $50 for a rank 3, right? You see the difference? And then look, we got 700 cells right next to it for 30 bucks. So if you want to spend another 30 bucks, which is basically 60 in total, you basically get the egg and then 700 cells on top. Not a good deal if you ask me. Look at this other one. 50 bucks for 1800 cells. That is terrible. Now let's compare this to, I wish I could do it with Golden Emerald, but I can't because she already purchased it. Same with the Golden Ruby. But the only thing she didn't purchase is the Golden Sapphire. If we tap on this, although this is $30, you're getting more cells in total. Now, they're both mythics. All of them are mythics, actually. Now, I know that they're not as good as Rick, but still, 30 bucks, you're getting more cells in there, right? Compared to this. Now, here's the thing. You have to purchase this multiple times in order to max out the monster if you want to max it out, right? Because obviously you need 9,000 cells in total to, you know, get one monster from level 1 up until 150 rank 5. It takes you 9,000 cells. So you guys go ahead and do the math here real quick. 1,800 cells that they're giving you for 50 bucks. That's horrible. Let's go ahead and do some math, shall we? All right, so we've got 5 purchases. We've got 1,800 cells, and it costs 50 bucks. So let's go ahead and multiply the 1,800 cells that they're giving you times maybe 4, 7,200 cells. So even if you purchase it 4 times, that's still not enough to max this monster up. Okay, now let's go ahead and actually multiply that by 5. Okay, we're gonna do the 1,800 by 5. That's enough to get yourself a rank 5 Rick, obviously, because 9,000 cells is equivalent to, you know, a rank 5 Rick. So you're gonna have to spend about $250. Yes, you heard me correctly. $250 to get yourself a rank 5 Rick monster. Now, I don't know about you guys, but me personally, I wouldn't do that. $250 is quite a lot, and I don't know what Social Point is thinking, you know, with this offer. I don't think anyone is really making that purchase. Let's see some of the big spenders in our team. Let's see if they've actually already purchased that or not. So we tap on this. Let's see, we go to Rick. Okay, so one of the leads, Storm Fury, she's a big spender and she doesn't have it. She just got the egg, which is 30 bucks. Reasonable, right? People would pick that up. Let's see, maybe White, I don't know, what does White Comet spend much? Okay, he doesn't have that monster. just like me. Bunky doesn't have it either, by the way, just letting you guys know. As you guys can see, it's just 100, and Bunky does spend quite a lot on this game. Drogon also spends a good amount. Oh, he doesn't even have the egg. Okay, well, what about who else? I would say maybe the leader. The leader definitely does. Oh, the leader haven't even purchased it. Maybe he has, I'm not sure, but now keep this in mind. I believe, like, I'm 90% sure about this, that you have to use only Rick's cells. Okay, hear me again. Only Rick cells in order to rank it up. You can't use, you know, the things that they give you for the Galactic Era, which I believe is called Astronauts. Yeah, so Astronauts you cannot use, even though she has 18,000. That's insane. What? That is crazy. Speaking of Astronite, it's actually out right now if you want to go ahead and purchase yourself some Astronite packs. As you see, there's Nebula, Ambrosia, Nectar, and Astronite. So you can get basically, let's say, that's a lot of money though. If you want to go for 9,000 Astronites, nah, I'm good. Now, that is just the Rick monster, right? So a bunch of people thought that Rick was actually going to come out. All the other Walking Dead monsters are going to come out basically with rank 5 offers for $100, because normally that's what, you know, a rank 5 mythic is, right? $100. But no, $250. Now, $250 for just one rank 5, you know, Walking Dead monster. Let's go ahead and talk about the other ones, okay, when they come out. So if we tap on the Survivor's Book, we have Rick, we have Daryl, okay? That one's also going to be available through offer. I believe Michonne is actually free because they give you cells in the dungeon. Is this the one with the dodge area? Yeah. Okay, so she's going to be free, so you can just cross her out, I guess. Or maybe she'll have offers as well, so you can go ahead and rank it up. So technically, you can get the egg for free, but you can still make the $250 purchase. Social Point's kind of smart about that. $250 you're still going to have to spend if you really like this character and really want to max it out and really want to get yourself enough cells for Negan as well, okay? So then we have Carol, which is also going to be available through an offer, right? I believe she's a Pierce attacker. No, she has Antibation. Okay, that's the one with the Area Vulnerable. Okay, so Carol, that's going to be another $250. Maggie, I believe, is also $250. Yeah, so basically 250, 250, 250, and 250. Actually, all of them if you think about it. And then eventually, you're going to be getting Negan for free. Now here's the thing. If this was just a normal rank up offer, just like they do with like bounty hunts, like, you know, the exclusive bounty hunt monsters where it's like rank 5 equivalent to $100, let's just go ahead and do the math that way, okay? So let's say if they actually did it that way, they would have still profited a lot. Obviously not as much like this one. Actually, they probably would have, because right now people are actually boycotting this event, this whole offer, and we don't know if they're going to change it with the other ones or not. I doubt they will, because I don't think they give refunds. So they're gonna probably keep it. They're gonna have to stick with their decision. But anyways, look at this. So let's say if this was just a normal, obviously it's just gonna be $500. I mean, it's basic math, right? Because every single one of the monsters would have costed $100. So if we do 100 times 5, $500. So if you wanted to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all 5 of them, right? Well, 6, let's just say, because this one's gonna be free. But all 5, $500. You know, that's equivalent to like a PS5 or something. You could either decide to purchase a PS5, or you could decide to get all these, you know, Walking Dead monsters, which eventually will become, you know, kind of dead, I guess. Well, maybe not Maggie, because Maggie does have access to the evasion, I believe. Yeah, I like that one. I mean, Elvira, the original one, the legendary one, was still alive up to corrupted days and stuff, so she lasted very long. The Elvira one will definitely, or the Demon Slayer one will also last a while, but you guys get the point. Like, not all of them will actually last that long, especially maybe Rick for sure. I mean, I don't think this monster is gonna survive that long. I do like his skills, but obviously, again, like in terms of traits, you just have the normal stuff. I mean, yeah, this one's nice. Yeah, for example, having immune to control is nice, but where's your dodge area? Where's your pierce? You know, that's like really, like, that's the fancy stuff that you're supposed to have, and you don't really have it when I want to spend $250 on you. You know what I mean? So you guys get the point, right? So it's just a lot of money. I wouldn't really recommend investing in these monsters. Now, I'm just trying to help you guys out. If anybody from Social Point is watching this, I don't want you guys to take this in the, you know, wrong way. I just want to give my viewers the best advice, because this is like financial advice, and obviously I'm not like a financial advisor, but I just want to still help out and let you guys know that this is just terrible. But I don't know what Social Point's thinking, giving out all these monsters 250 bucks each. Now obviously it's only Rick that's out right now, right? We don't know if the other ones are going to come out with that offer. Maybe they'll come out with separate offers, just $100 rank 5, because I'm sure they didn't really benefit too much with just releasing this. I don't think anyone right now has a rank 5 what's it called, a rank 5 Rick right now. Okay, I'm surprised this player actually purchased a few of the packs and got it to 134, but that's just 134. People are not going to spend $250. There's no way, unless you have maybe like 2 brain cells. Then come on, 2 brain cells, maybe one brain cell, then you'd spend $250. Okay, this player didn't, thank God. But I don't think anyone really I don't think anybody would spend that much. Maybe the House of Justice? No, I doubt it. I'm not pointing out players. I'm just saying, like, I just want to see if... Okay, yeah, no. Okay, so as you can see, nobody is purchasing it. And if you guys do see anybody, besides obviously the collaborators for Social Point, you know, the YouTubers, obviously not those ones, excluding those ones because they're basically getting it for free and then they have to sell it, obviously, right? So, oh, who is this player? Somebody from Team Spirit already has a 150. You decided to spend 250 bucks on a monster that's gonna be outdated in just maybe a few eras the most. And keep in mind, this is Rick we're talking about. Rick is good, but not as good as the other Walking Dead monsters. Now let's say if they decided to spend that 250 bucks. Now let me tell you guys something. It's your money, you do you, I don't really care. But I'm just saying that $250 is a lot for a monster like Rick, right? If it was, let's say, for example, Maggie, still a lot, but it would have been reasonable because that monster will last quite a long time because it has a re-evasion giving to everybody, you know, and a bunch of other skills that are really fancy and will make her, you know, last a very long time. But a monster like Rick? You've got to be kidding me. And I can't believe it's a Team Spirit 2015 player. And he's not even using it on defense or attack team. Now, it's probably going to help out in Team Wars, obviously, but... Really? Wow, okay, I mean, it's you do. Okay, I'm just saying. But for those of you guys watching this, I wouldn't really recommend. It's a terrible event. This whole event is actually very unorganized, right? Seriously, we were expecting them to release the offers either all at once or maybe after one day, right? First day they release Rick, second day they could release another one, and so on, right? Slowly releasing one by one. It could have just been the eggs, just the 30 bucks that they do normally for the 100 cells, right? It could have been that. And then after that's done, they could have, you know, slowly brought out the rank 5s. But no, right now all we see is a Rick. And that is just horrible. 50 days, who wants to wait 50 days to get their favorite character from The Walking Dead, right? So this whole event is just terrible in general. It's really just unorganized. I'm kind of disappointed, honestly. So, but that's just one of the offers. Let's go ahead and talk about the challenge that's going on right now. That's also very unorganized, and it is kind of unfair if you think about it. So if we head over to the news, Walker's Invasion event, this is what I'm talking about. So it says collect survivors tokens from daily missions, mazes, challenges, and other events, and by clearing the Walker hands with the wire fences. Now, I'm not sure if you guys remember, but there was a bug, right? Where if you completed the dungeons, you got the 25 tokens, it wouldn't count towards your challenge until a few days later when they fixed it. So there was already bugs towards that side. Obviously they took care of it, but there was bugs, right? So that aside, this whole event, I haven't found a single fence, I haven't found a single graveyard or whatever they want to call it. I haven't found it. And I don't know if I'm the only one, but you guys can let me know in the comments down below if you guys actually found any in your islands. I feel like maybe it's just for newer players, and that is why I think it's unfair. Just go ahead and release it for everybody. Why does it have to be, you know, newer players only? Now obviously they want to market it that way so that when newer players goes ahead and downloads a game that never heard of Monster Legends and they only heard of it because, you know, their favorite characters from The Walking Dead is going to install the game, play the game, and, you know, they actually have like a slight advantage over this challenge. You know, they can go ahead and actually participate. Us, we get about, you know, half of that token maybe. No tokens from the islands clearing out these cages and stuff like that. The only way obtaining that is through the survival dungeons, obviously. Like this one had some, obviously, and also if you completed the air survival dungeon, which I hope you guys did because there's 2 days left, this will give you an equivalent of about 280 to 300, I believe. So that's a good amount, but still no fences, none of those that helps you, you know, helps you with a challenge. So I'm kind of disappointed overall with this whole event, and I don't know if I'm the only one, but I'd love to hear your opinions. And this was just my opinion, so I wanted to help you guys out, share my opinion as well. So maybe if somebody from Social Point watches this, please take care of this. Also take care of the air survival dungeon. I already made a video on it. I'm not sure if you guys watched it, but if you haven't already, if anybody watching from Social Point, check that video out, because I'm sure you've received a whole lot of, you know, messages through support, people telling you that they're not happy about this challenge, and many players are retiring. Many players are, even pay to win players, are spending less now because now they're forced to spend more since you guys took out the rank of survival dungeons, most of them, and you guys just messed it all up. So that's all I have to say, honestly. But yeah, guys, that's going to be pretty much it for today's Monsters video. I hope you guys did enjoy, and if you did, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. I hope you found this video helpful as well. I feel like if you guys don't spend a lot of money in this rank up offer, they'll maybe consider changing it to the $100 for rank 5, you know, something like that, because I'm sure they spend quite a lot just collaborating with The Walking Dead, because they're not a small company. Like, they're not a small show, let's just say. It's a huge company. It's a huge show. I don't know why I keep calling it company, but it's a huge show, right? So I'm sure they spend a lot and they're trying to make that back, and this isn't the way, honestly. Just do the normal rank 5 rank up offer, and I'm sure many will actually purchase that. But anyways, guys, that's going to be pretty much it for today's monster video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.